Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. This has to happen super fast. I was not planning a live this morning. And I got to get the kids to school and be a responsible adult. But first, I dreamed about a new card base and I want to make it. I want to make it before it escapes me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start with a scrap piece of paper because I'll just have to play with this a bit. Let's see. Let me see if I'm live for real, because I can't find the video. Let me try again. Oh, okay. I think I am. All right, cool. All right, so the first way that I dreamed about this card base. Hey, T. Good morning. I know. I have to go make breakfast and lunches and get the kids off to school. I'm with you, girl. But I just woke up from a dream. I was trying to sleep in this morning and then I dreamed about this card base and I have to try to make it. Okay, so I'm going to score at 4 1/4 on the 11-inch side. Nothing new there. I'm going to score at 5 1/2. Okay. All right, so I've got this 4 panels. Now I have to decide where I'm going to cut. So I think the only place to cut is right here at this midline. So I scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And I think we only need to cut just right here. I mean, I don't even think you'd have to cut there. But if you're using this is just not a card base paper, and I obviously didn't even score in the right place for this paper because this isn't 8 1/2 by 11. Well, great. Let me get a piece of copy paper. Ah, geez, baby Penny, wake up. Okay, let's try this again. That was art paper. Art paper for the sabotage. All right. I'm trying to conceptualize here. All right, 4 1/4. All right. 5 1/2. Yes. So anyways, I don't even think that you would have to cut this. Essentially, what I'm trying to make is a big honkin' card. So it looks and folds like a normal A2, but it's actually a full sheet of paper. I'm sure someone else has thought of this, but I just dreamed about it. I was trying to sleep in, mind my own business, and then I started dreaming about cards. I love it when that happens. That means I'm in the groove. I need to obey the groove. Hey, Addie. Hey, Vicky. So basically, you are so loved. Like, I want to create a card that looks normal. So I'd create a card front here. I could write a sentiment in here. And then they'd be like, wait, is there more? Yes, there's more. There's a whole card. And then decorate and make like a whole page in here. Now, I was also, when I was dreaming about this though, I cut it. I don't know why I cut it. And I think I might have cut it. And that might be the way to go if you have a thick card base. So we'll see. I'll pull out the card base. I would only cut it to the midpoint. At least that's what I did in my dream. And I'm sure that will make folding better once we have thicker paper. And then they can open it up like that. Let's grab a card base. Let's see what happens when I try to do that. Like, I am not going to have time to decorate this card, you guys. We're just conceptualizing a card base together. Hey there, Sue. Well, I'm so glad you dropped in real quick. All right. And hi, Miss Wolf. Hi, Miss Gloria. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is like cutting Okay, so 4 1/4. This is a thick 110 card base, okay? So we're going straight to the big guns here. 5 1/2. Oh gosh. Okay. If Sparkle Heart hears me in here making a live, she's gonna lose it. No lives before school. All right. Yeah, I think cutting it is the way to go because that's going to be super thick. But let's try it. Let's try it without the slice. This will obviously require additional postage. And the thing is like depending on how you decorate it. So if you do my style with a lot of digitals and paper, this thing could be super thick. The dog just farted. Phasma, that's so unpolite. Good morning. Like everyone's chasing me down to my craft room, y'all. We're gonna have to talk quietly. The dog already found me. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this works, but I think my paper is already cracking right there. Now the dog is scratching. I do think, let's try cutting it down one of those middles. Just to the center there. Oh, you could even fold it that way, but then your card won't. I mean, that could be like a puzzle. You can do anything you want. This is kind of a cool card. We just made like a book card. Okay, I'm gonna save that one. We're gonna, all right, we're gonna go on. I'm grabbing another card base. It's only paper. I mean, precious paper that you can't find anymore, but it's only paper. There's still a shortage here. Now, Sue, you're in the UK. I don't know if y'all have a paper shortage, but we sure do here in the States. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut it this time so we don't get that crack in the fold. I think if I were to make this, the first one, if I'm planning on, because this is a lot of real estate to try to stamp and color without, because you could put a whole printable on here, like a really gorgeous printable, and then just put words. But if you're going to do that, you're not going to want a 110-pound card base because it's just a little much. What if I bring in my favorite scissors and I just trim, actually, ever so slightly, the slightest amount off? I think that would be a good thing. I just dreamed about this. They certainly didn't have it figured out. That's why I turned on the camera, so we could figure this out together. And maybe y'all have the day off. Y'all can go and make something happen. I'm going to be working and thinking about this card probably. At least the first 5 minutes. Work was intense yesterday. Okay. Really nothing else to think about but work. Okay. That's why I had to dream. Okay, so I just cut off, do you see that? Like 1/8 of an inch. And only from one side. And I did it with this instead of my scissors because my scissors would have made it all wonky. Now that is going to help this thicker card base. I'm going to put this back on the board. I'm going to score this one more time. Get it good. Okay. Yes, that works. But yeah, I think I will make that's what we'll try the next one out of a 65-pound card. This is 110. The next one we make, see, and it'll fit in an A2, depending on how thick we make it. But now we have like this big, I've always loved big honking cards, you guys. Like, you know, when you go to get your mom a Mother's Day card, you want to get her the biggest one in the store. The one that you need like a crane to carry home. That's the size card. So this will kind of get me there as a handmade card maker. And then we got a bonus. We got a book card. Look at this girl. And then you could flip it over and do the inside, right? Talk about real estate. All right. I have to go soon, but let's get a lighter piece of paper. Let me grab some Michael's 65-pound weight. Pretty pink Valentine's, yay! All right. Now, obviously, 4 1/4. Nope, that's 4 1/2. 4 1/4. I'm still waking up. I did brush my teeth. I brushed my hair. And I ran to my craft room. All right. Now I'm trying to think real quick. I think we would do it the same way if we wanted it horizontal. Let's have a go at horizontal. I'm going to go ahead, so I'm folding that back. I probably have my camera zoomed in too tight. I'm sorry, you guys. And then I'm going to skip over the part I don't want to cut. My trimmer has this little boop boop right there, and it tells you where the blade is. I love that about this. I love everything about this trimmer. This is definitely my favorite trimmer. In fact, I think I'm going to buy a second one. And put it in my to-go bag, because Letty and I have been getting together and crafting at Crops, and I forgot this trimmer. Gosh, I almost went out because the Hobby Lobby was like one exit away and bought another one right there on the spot. I was trying to use a different one, then a different scoreboard, and I was missing my trimmer. I don't know, kind of messed up and it's bothering me, so I've got to trim a little bit off here. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I got all my measurements off on this card, and this isn't even gonna, but you know, I got to get it right. We've been watching Monk. My daughter loves it. Anyways, me having to get it right makes me think of Monk. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we could make it, you know, horizontal too, and then you could be like, pow. Anyways, somebody else has already thought of this, but I just dreamed it up and wanted to make it. So we got a couple of cards here. The book card. And then the book card can open up, you know, horizontal or top, whatever. Then we've got this card on the vertical. It's the same fold, you just turn it. Or this card on the horizontal. And I think I would put the flats at the top like that. All right. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for working with me as I figure that out. I want to read y'all's comments real quick, and then I'm going to head out. Cut trim of the book. Yep. Yeah, totally. The lighter weight paper is the way to go on these. this is probably going to cost you $5 to ship it by the time you get it decorated, and it might not fold. Hi, Miss Susie. I missed you coming in from Illinois. I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just reading. Oh, really? Gloria said when she first started making cards, she used copy paper to make her card bases and folded it. You know, that's it. I was looking for mine. That's not a bad idea, Vicky. I mean, you could easily glue those two panels together, and then if you are putting paper and stuff on it, it would quickly thicken up, and it would definitely be lightweight, easy to mail. I mean, use what you got, right? Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Sue, I borrowed one of your tricks and cut the paper wrong. Right? Sue said there's plenty of blank card bases for craft roulette. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Linda Gorman. Good morning. Well, that's what we've got here. Just a little shot of inspiration. I think my dreams served me well. I get really excited when I start dreaming about crafting again, because that means I'm in my flow and everything is right in the world, at least in my little bitty world, in my bubble, where I like to live. I love living in a bubble. All right, you guys, I hope y'all have a really good day. I have a collage video coming out tomorrow. I have some other video coming out on Friday, and we'll do a live again sometime. But for now, I have to go be a magical mom and make lunch and breakfast and brush hair and get the kids going, and I have to go to work. So I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Go make some huge, fat, big cards. I would love to see them if you want to tag me on Instagram. All right, I will play with this later too when I have time. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Bye.